I am Siddhant Saxena. I have done my summer internship in Nielsen India Private Limited, which is in Delhi. My office was in South X Extension Part 1. So the topic of my summer internship was an insight of various sectors of market research. The reason I chose this topic was actually the core value of Nielsen is to majorly convert the research data into the valuable insights for the clients so that they can take reasonable actions based on the consumer behavior, the buying preferences, the buying behavior of the consumers. So talking about the organization, Nielsen Corporation was founded by Sir Arthur Charles Nielsen in 1923. Its headquarters are in New York, USA, and it serves in more than 100 countries around the globe, and there are more than 30,000 employees. The revenue was $5.13 billion in 2013. So now talking about my internship. During the internship, I was assigned various topics. There were a total of five projects assigned to me. Um, these five projects more or less related to the field work. So I have to majorly go to the field and collect the data for the company. The company gave me a laptop in which the India KP software was installed. So I have to ask the questions to the respondents, and based on that data, they analyze and they give data to the research wing in the Gurgaon office. So talking about one of my projects, it was Fuel, named Fuel by the company, by Nielsen. The motto of this project was to collect the data based on the brand loyalty of the consumers for the petroleum companies. Like somebody prefer Hindustan Petroleum, somebody prefer Indian Oil, somebody prefer SR, somebody prefer Shell. So based on the factors, the company came to know the consumer preferences, the buying behavior and the buying pattern. If they are going to the similar petrol pump for filling their pumps or not. So my phone is okay. So it was based on the brand loyalty. The insights were converted majorly by the research team in their Gurgaon office. The questions were subjected to the brand loyalty. The majorly their personal questions were also there, like if they watch TV, if they watch cinema, how much the frequency is, whether they go to a holiday with their family. So these type of questions were also there in the questionnaire.
So what were the insights, key insights, Siddhant?
The key insights were, sir, actually the more we people, if we are commuting from our home to office, we will prefer the petrol pump which is lying in the way rather than going to a particular petrol station. But there were few people where then they preferred to choose HP over Indian Oil because of the treatment they feel inside the petrol pump. Whether there is a community center inside the petrol pump or not, like the 24/7, the outlet, if it was present for the consumers or not. So it was gained that majority of the people choose the petrol pump lying on their way if they are commuting from their home to the office. So other projects were like actually I was the only intern who was staying in Gurgaon. So I was assigned a project in Gurgaon which was named Vox. So the target audience or the target intended respondents were the intenders who were looking for the property to buy the property in the next coming 1 year. So the factors like whether they will be preferring 3 BHK or 2 BHK, what is their budget, what is their preferred location in Gurgaon, what is the particular builder if they have in mind. So these
what were the outcomes from this? What were the insights from this one?
Sir, the company came to know which builders are the major competitors in the Gurgaon area, Gurgaon sector in
So
Delhi.
how does it benefit Nielsen? Because their market
Sir,
research.
actually, they, but based on the consensus, they give the valuable data to the builders that you have to advertise more or you have to make your visibility or reach more to the consumers so that they can easily find the platform to connect with you. This was the major outcome.
So what was a major takeaway for you? What do you think you benefited
This
from
whole
that?
internship proved a very valuable role in my life. I learned teamwork. I learned the value of time, the value of completing project within the timeline, so that the Nielsen guys cannot scold me for that. So this was the major outcome, and the I can relate the theoretical concept to the practical one, like the factor analysis and the cluster analysis. These were the analysis done by the research team, but I was the major intern who was responsible to collect the primary data. If you don't have the primary data, you can't do the research over this data. So I was responsible for majorly for collecting the primary data.
Okay. And what do you think would be the benefit to Nielsen? Would they have
So
gained from your internship?
we are MBA guys, and yeah, actually they hire freelancers for collecting the primary data. If they upgrade their system and if they want to really want to gain the correct insights. Freelancers actually their target is to fill the target, not to give the company the right insights. But we interns, we go to the marketplace, we convince the respondents to give their time, to give their valuable time and respond to the questionnaire. So the insights we collected are far better than the insights collected from the freelancers.